So, good morning everybody. Welcome to this Wednesday morning meditation session. I hope you could all remember the pot and could manage to keep some milk inside, meaning preserving our attention a little bit and expanding our meditation throughout the day and during our daily routines. Anyway, I am sure that with the continuance of these sessions and with the continuing practice, this will be or this will become more and more doable, and surely one day we will be able to be in that meditative mood in whatever we are doing. We are all trying and learning, and we are all students, and we are all traveling the same path, and we are all on the same journey. So before we start today's session, I would like to draw our attention to to a week of beautiful online celebrations and festivities all around the 5th of May, which was yesterday, and which marks a very special anniversary. Yesterday, 50 years ago, on the 5th of May in 1970, Srimataji Nirmala Devi, the creator and founder of Sahaja Yoga, had opened the collective Sahasrara Chakra in the Virata, which is the primordial cosmic being. And with that historical event and breakthrough, she could then embark on her life's mission of bringing Sahaja Yoga to the world. And Srimataji, who had personified this reality and dimension of Adi Shakti in her most wonderful and most significant life and incarnation, was always very genuine and humble, and would not want to take any credit for anything she had done. And although she was a complete master of this subtle instrument, a complete master of Kundalini, in complete control of any aspect of our subtle inner body, any chakra, any permeation or combination that is possible inside this innermost causal, subtle dimension of our personalities, in complete control of the spirit, the self, the realization of it, in complete control of the yoga, the union, and in complete oneness with that Param Chaitanya, love and consciousness of the divine. She would not make a big fuss out of it, and she would always say, I haven't done anything, I just came to do my job, this is who I am, and this is what I was supposed to do, and I have not achieved anything, I just did what I came here for, and I just came here to deliver the mission, the vision and mission of self-realization, Kundalini awakening and Sahaja Yoga. And today 50 years after that remarkable historical event, there are hundreds of thousands of Sahaja yogis who are joining in online festivities and celebrations, and are together and united in the commemorating of this beautiful, significant day and event, and also commemorating the life of Srimataji Nirmala Devi. So I just wanted to say that before we start today's meditation, because this is a special week for many of us, and yesterday marks a very, very significant and very, very historical anniversary. So, and for us in our today's meditation, the best way of commemorating this event, or bringing it into our meditation, is meditating on that chakra, meditating on Sahasrara chakra, which is the crown chakra. It is the seventh chakra. It is what has been referred to by Jesus Christ, the kingdom of God. This is the chakra where the yoga takes place. This is the chakra where once it is opened, we are able to receive this Chaitanya, or this grace, and it can then, through this Brahmarandra, through the opening we had already discussed and mentioned, it can flow into our Sahasrara. And this is the chakra where we experience silence, we experience yoga, we experience the growing light and dimension of ourself. This is the chakra where everything is being transcended. This is the chakra of moksha, of liberation. This is also the chakra of collective consciousness. Once we are mastering this chakra, and once we have settled a little bit in our experience of Sahaja Yoga, we become collective conscious. That means we develop a new sense of perception on our hands, on our central nervous system, which allows us to feel this inner subtle body, and the chakras, the blockages on our chakras, all kind of sensations that are happening on that causal level of our being, of our personalities. We are able to feel that, we are able to interact with that, we are able to work on these subtle levels, on this causal body, and bring it into balance, remove hindrances, remove blocks, and bring the whole inner machine into perfection, so that the Kundalini can effortlessly flow through every chakra, and the vibrations, the grace can be received in every chakra, and can then blossom and fulfill its own individual potential. So it is the chakra that connects us to the whole. It is the chakra that allows us to break through our individual identification and become a collective being, become the spirit, because the spirit is a collective being. Alright, so let us put that into our meditation today. We start the meditation as usual. Let us raise our Kundalini together and tie it over our head. 1, 2, and 3, and go into a bandha. 1, 2, 3, 4, close our eyes. So we again bring the focus of our attention, the focus of our meditation up on top of our head. We can support that with our right hand, putting it on that spot, applying gentle pressure and moving the scalp clockwise gently. So the Sahasrara chakra is also known as the 1,000-petaled lotus. And this Brahmarandra is the center, and it corresponds to the heart chakra. Every chakra in our physical body has its root seat in our Sahasrara. So the Sahasrara is rather a region, an area, a dimension. And it moves clockwise around the axis of that heart, that Brahmarandra. Now let us imagine we are meditating in the center of this 1,000-petaled lotus. Let us imagine how this lotus flower slowly opens. All the leaves gently open in a majestic, beautiful, glorious way. And let us imagine how, with this slow and gradual opening, more and more grace is flowing into the lotus. All our thoughts, all inner movement is slowly dissolving in the silence, in that infinite space of Sahasrara. As Mataji has described the Sahasrara as the throne of the spirit. And the more this spirit becomes a reality within our attention, the more we identify with it, the more we realize it, the bigger the throne becomes, means the Sahasrara expands accordingly. She has also said that in a fully realized soul, each of the 1,000 petals of that lotus shine and glow like tiny flames, and the whole flower becomes enlightened. In our meditation, the Sahasrara Chakra is the destination of 3 movements. The first movement is from our root chakra, the Muladhara Chakra, upwards, crossing each energy center, Nabi, Svatisthana, heart, Vishuddhi, Agnya, until we reach Sahasrara. This is the movement of the Kundalini. We go from the gross to the subtle, from the earth element of Muladhara Chakra to the water element of Nabi, fire in Svatisthana, air in heart, ether in Vishuddhi, light in Agnya, to the vibration, to the Holy Ghost in Sahasrara, to the wind of the Chaitanya. The other movement is from above down into Sahasrara. When the Sahasrara has opened, it can receive the grace that flows into it can receive this pranava energy or the Param Chaitanya that is all pervading. It can receive it and it can absorb it. And then there's a third movement that happens automatically with the first two, is that we go from the outer world into the self, into the silence. So we disentangle our attention from the outer world. We disentangle all misidentifications, all material identifications, all political, social identifications. We disentangle from every projection. We disentangle from the world, from the word, and from the thought. Until there's only silence. And the only reality is that of the self, that of this yoga. And our attention is completely absorbed in that point of self. And all three movements come together in that point, in that Sahasrara Chakra. And then there's only the state and the enjoyer of the state. Is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, which again is experienced in Sahasrara Chakra. feel that we cannot come to peace inside. We feel that thoughts keep coming and we cannot go into that silence. Then there's one thing we can do is we can raise the left side to the right. So we raise the left side and bring it down to the right side. So the cooling effect of the Ida Nadi brings down the activity of the right side, the Pingala Nadi. We can do that a couple of times, 7 times, 10 times. Just raise the left and bring down the right. Raise the left and bring down the right. Raise the left, down the right. Also we can raise again our Kundalini. Raise it again. Put our right hand on top of the Sahasrara. Allow the meditation to unfold, allow the silence to unfold, allow this nothingness to unfold. Some of us may feel a little scared of that silence because that is new. Some of us may feel a little scared of that emptiness and nothingness because we are used of permanent or used to permanent distraction, permanent activity. There's no reason to be afraid. On the contrary, this is the most beautiful state of our true, genuine, original being, without the noise of the mind. Let us sit in the center of that 1,000-petaled lotus and be drenched by the Kundalini as well as by the grace, and let our attention be completely pulled back into that point. this chakra is the most precious of all our chakras. This space is the most precious, holy space within us. This is our place of refuge. This is the place where we can always go back to. This is the place where we can always recharge. This is the place where we can always reconnect. This is the place where we can always reset. Before we then again go outside in the world to play our roles. And the more we open this chakra, the more we establish this dimension within us, the more it will reflect back into who we are, how we do things, how we speak, how we interact, how we behave, how we feel, how we think, how we do business, how we conduct our lives. And if we allow the qualities of this chakra to penetrate into all these aspects of our lives, then we will see how everything improves, everything goes to a higher level. Everything gets a different quality, and our life as a whole will improve, will go to a higher frequency. And we as persons, as beings, as people, as personalities will change. And we will be instruments or vehicles of this energy that flows into our being through the opening of Sahasrara and expresses through us in who we are and what we do and how we live our lives. So on this note, we can conclude today's meditation. We can close the same way we always do it, by again tying our Kundalini 3 times, giving a bandha. So thank you everybody for joining and for participating in this beautiful session about Sahasrara Chakra. Again, try, experiment, see for yourself. Gradually it'll work. Gradually you feel it, and gradually you will love it. So, wish you a wonderful day, and see you again next Friday. Thank you very much, and